So, hi everybody. Welcome to session 6. And today I introduce you Dr. Hùng Võ. He will give you the lecture of blood and infections.
Hey everyone. I think some of you guys know me, but my name is Hung. I've been with DMD for a while. My headphone is not very good right now. It might get disconnected, so just let me know. But I think it's good for now. Okay, so I think today the goal is, get you guys to start talking a little bit, in English. I think the best way to learn English is to practice talking, whether it's right or wrong. There's no perfect. I think you just have to be confident and start speaking English, and once you start getting used to it, things just get easier. Okay, so I think before I start the lecture, I just want to pick out maybe 10 persons. I have a number randomizer, so it will pick me a random number, so I can call you and you have to sort of introduce yourself, who you are, and just tell us about what your job is and what do you want to get out of this class. Okay, and unfortunately it's going to be either 10 lucky or unlucky person. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the first person. So number 56. You have 56.
Six. Where else?
Okay, so I guess 56 is not on yet, so I'm going to go on with the next number. Right, number 3. Who's number 3? You know what? Since this randomizer doesn't work, so I'm gonna pick just based on who's on. Okay, so let's do 59. Phạm Thị Vân Anh. Oh, I think they're still in the waiting room, and let me just admit them.
Not yet. You just look at the screen, and
okay.
You can call the number.
All right, let's go. Let's go. So I know now. So let's do 48. Nguyễn Thị Thùy Trang. So just do it slowly. Tell us who you are, what's your name, what is your job, and what do you want to get out of this class. Okay, so that's 3 separate questions. Are you there? Oh, this is difficult.
Guys, you should be quickly here, because
okay. All right.
It's just the Vietnamese style. They're just waiting and very polite and slowly stepping, but it's not good at all. Okay.
So I see some people faces, so I'm gonna call them. Okay. So 72, Jang Tu Phương. Unfortunately, I see your face, so I have to call on you. Okay.
Hi everyone. My name is Phương. Now I'm working as an ophthalmologist in Da Nang City. Before I join in this class, I want to know more about medical terms and know more keywords from many from many apart from Vietnamese, especially my dear teachers from American, and besides I want to prove my pronunciation, especially in medical English. Yeah.
I mean, that's great. So
and
I think I like your answer. It's just because you pause a lot, which is good because when you don't know what to say, you just pause and then you continue in saying it. Okay, instead of a lot of people, they just try to say it really fast, and sometimes we don't understand them. So it's good to pause and think about what you want to say and say it correctly. Okay, so throughout the lecture today, what I really want to teach you guys is that, when you speak English, you don't have to speak fast. You have to really enunciate the words because that's how you separate from a person who speaks good English versus someone who just speak really fast English. It's very different. So, even for me, I still have to practice that sometimes. So it's good that you just take it slowly and just speak, clearly. Each word, you have to speak it very clearly, okay? And once you get used to it, things just get faster. All right. So thank you. I think, you're an ophthalmologist, so that's great. I hope, people here can understand what an ophthalmologist is. So, that's the whole beauty of it, that, the whole, the Vietnamese medical community is all connected. So, all right. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so let's go. So I'm a very fair person. So if I pick a male, I pick female first, then I'm gonna pick a male. Okay. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna pick number 17, Vanda Lam. I know you're a surgeon.
Hello, good morning from Vietnam. I am in surgeon team, but I'm not surgeon. So my name is Vanda Lam, and it's not a Vietnamese name because I am not Vietnamese. I am my nationality is Vietnamese, but I am an ethnic minority in Vietnam, so I don't have the Vietnamese name. This is my Khmer name. And even though I am in the surgeon team, but I'm not surgeon, and I'm currently a GP, and I'm working in Hanoi. Next year, I will move to Cambodia to work in Cambodia.
That's great. So remember the three questions. Yeah, the last one, I want you to tell the class, what do you want to get out of this class?
Oh, okay. I want to speak English fluently, and I want to have a chance to practice my medical English and learn more from this aspect of English. And yeah, that's it. And also I want to have more friends and networking.
I really like that because from just hearing what you how you talk, I know that your English is probably a little bit better than most people, and because you speak fairly clear and is pretty fluent. So I think join this class, probably connecting to other people is probably a better sort of opportunity for you. So I appreciate that you stay in this class. Okay. And again, when you say GP, I really want you to say, like the whole thing. So not just abbreviation. So some people who don't know what GP means, can you tell people what is GP means?
GP is stand for general practitioner. And yeah, I graduate from the University of Medicine and Pharmacy in Ho Chi Minh City, and as a GP, and I practicing for 4 years now, and many people choose to be a specialty, they choose a specialty, but I haven't decided yet.
That's fine. I think, general practitioner is very important because you take care of the majority of the patients.
Yep. Okay. So I want to take,
yeah.
I want to have more, few more years in GP before I choose my specialty, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I will be
You're quite young. You still have time to think. Okay. No rush. So that's number 17. Thank you. So I'm gonna go for the next one. It's gonna be a female. So let's see. Can I have 62? Phan Văn Nam Phương.
Yeah, good morning from Vietnam. Yeah, my name is Phan Văn Nam Phương, and I have just graduated from Hà Nội Medical University, and I'm practicing 18 months to get the license in general practitioner. And after that, I want to be an ophthalmologist.
Hey, so you have number 72, who's also, can you hear me?
Yeah, I still hear from you.
Okay, so remember the last questions? Because remember, my questions had 3 parts, right? Introduce your name, what do you do? And the last thing is, what do you want to get out of the class?
Yeah, when I register for this class, I want to learn from doctor in America, and I want to learn about the US medical system and the difference between American system and Vietnamese medical system. And the other thing I want to learn from the lessons, I want to learn from other students, because I see some people has the good ability in English, and they have some good experience in their medical fields, and I think it's really useful for me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think, in medical field, it's not just about, how good you are, but also how well you work with, other people, with other team members. By yourself, you might be able to help a couple of patients, but there are going to be some patients that you will not be able to help at all with our team. So learning how to work with other people is probably very important also. Okay, thank you. So let's go for number 77, Vũ Đình Trắc. I call you because you have a very nice hat. So
Hello, Hùng.
yeah.
Just a moment. I would like to make some housekeeping. First one about bác sĩ Bình, bệnh viện phụ sản. You just rename. I couldn't call make a roll call for you. And some people here, you don't show your face. Phan Văn Bảo, 60. Okay. The other one is okay. You should show your name, your face. Otherwise, I will kick you out. Sorry about that. Thank you.
77, yeah.
Good morning. My name is Chet, and I am working in the IVF center now. And I usually working with a foreign doctor from Czech Republic. So I really want to attend the class to improve my English, and I can communicate with him for better work.
Okay. And so one advice for you, Vũ Đình Trắc, number 77, when you speak English, you can speak a little bit slower, but try to pronunciate every single word, clearer. Okay, so like communicate, just say the whole thing. And once you get faster, it get easier. You can just say, oh, I communicate. So it's faster. But when you first started, just speak every single word as if like, like when you learn Vietnamese, when you spell, like ba, and you just say communicate. So just do it by every single word, just do it slow. Don't have to speak fast. Okay. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
that's the problem with a lot of Indian doctors. You can see that, they speak English quite fluently, but they swallow their words so fast that, sometimes you don't understand what they're saying. Like when they say the phone number, you probably only hear the last 4 numbers because they speak so fast, like it's just incredible. But like, that's how they speak, because in Indian language, their words are very short. So they just do like, so our Vietnamese language is also like that. When we, yell out loud, we always like, just do it slow, like take it slower. Okay. So I'm just gonna do 2 more because I think, my goal is to get you guys to talk, relax a little bit, and then we can go into the, the lecture. Then after all, if we have more time, then you guys can ask me questions and I can answer you in English. we can practice, you know, because I think this is a really good chance for you to learn and practice. Okay, so all right, so let's call one more, maybe 3 more person, and then we move on to the lecture. Okay, so last time we have a male, then the next one's going to be a female. Does anyone want to volunteer? Because I feel like this is a chance for you to shine. I don't want to call on people, like, you know, you really have to step out your shell and, you know, really be like, you know, like be proactive about your learning. Okay. All right, so I have some few hands, so I would take number 7 because she raised her hand. So Đỗ Thị Nga.
Hello guys, are you hear
Hey.
me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. So my name is Đỗ Thị Nga, and I am working as an anesthesiologist for
Okay.
2 years in Taiwan General Hospital. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I learned medical English for a few years now,
Mhm.
but I just learning by myself. So I didn't follow any track at all. I want to join this class so I have a clear view in the English, and also I want to communicate with other people in this group. That will help me to improve my English. And also I will learn English by systems, not just follow anything that I'm not sure that's the way I did before. It's good or not good. So I want to check myself.
Yeah. So I think there's no right or wrong way to learn. I think what set our, you know, medical communities very different from other, you know, system is that we as doctors have to really self-learn. We have to learn. It's not just, you know, learning, taking classes, past classes, but even once you become a doctor, when you practice, there's still so much more to learn. So it's a lifelong learning process. So either right or wrong, there's no right or wrong way to do it. And I applaud you for, you know, try your best to better yourself so you can take care of the patient better. Okay. And, you know, when you say the word anesthesiologist, see how hard it is. So the best way to practice for that is to break it down into a simple word. So, you know, anesthesia is part of the anesthesiologist, right? So you just try to practice anesthesia first and then add the ologist to at the end. So remember, don't swallow the word, just speak slowly until you get, you know, faster, and until your tongue is like muscle memory, you know, you speak multiple times until, you know, your tongue kind of understand and remember the motion so that you can speak, you know, faster. Okay, so anesthesiologist, so you have to say it, the whole word slowly, don't say too fast. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so one more person who want to, you know, volunteer, a guy. Come on, guys, you know, don't let the females, you know, be stronger. You have to show that you're strong also. Raise your hand, or you can unmute yourself and just talk. All right, let's pick 11. I have put them.
Yes, good morning from Vietnam. My name is Dong. I work in the emergency department in Milan City General Hospital. It's located in the Mekong Delta. I just graduated few months ago. You know, I passionate about learning English, but where I work, you know, there are no foreigner, no student, no professional. So I think this class is the best chance for me to talk English. Yeah, that's the reason why I choose this class. Yeah.
Good. Thank you. You know, your pronunciation is quite well. I understand you a lot, but, you know, again, when you speak slow, I understand you a lot better when you start speaking fast. Okay, so just try the same pace. And when you learn, you know, to speak the words, just speak it slowly. I think your pronunciation is quite good. So just keep up with that. Okay. All right. Can I have someone else? This is going to be the last person. So this is your chance. Okay. A male, a female. All right. 69. Trần Hương Thu.
Nạp tôi lấy cho đây.
Is that hưởng thụ or hưởng thụ? Yeah.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. I'm Thu. I'm a clinical pharmacist working at the Vietnamese hospital now. And my expectations from the course is that I can learn as much as possible the medical terminologies and also to improve my communication skills with the patients. The other reason is that now I run a small medical English club at my hospital. So I think like what I learned from this course, so I can share with my colleagues, especially the medical doctor at my hospital. So I think like it's very helpful for me to help them to improve their medical English as well. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot tell you how much appreciation I have for, you know, our pharmacist staff here, because, you know, I think doctors are quite useless without pharmacists. So, you know, welcome to the, you know, to the class. And I have to say, your pronunciation is quite good. I think you just need to find more foreigners so you can talk to them and expand your vocabularies. But, you know, the basic, you know, you're just pretty good. I think you don't need a lot more, just talk more often and read a little bit more in terms of like the medical terminologies. And I think for you, the advice is that if you want to learn English, like the medical English, you can subscribe to a lot of the, you know, the clinical pharmacists, like Up to Date is one, PubMed is the other one. Trying to read, you know, maybe one article a week, and you start to, you know, learn more medical terminology from there. So, all right. So I think, you know, thank you, everyone. I think it's great. You know, everyone is here. I think we all have the same common goals, is to improve ourselves. So I think that is great. You know, before I start the lectures, does anyone have any questions or any burning question before we start? Okay. All right. So I'm going to share my screen so we can start the lecture. Okay. Okay, so I know I'm done the very first lecture. You guys already went through some of these. It's the prefix, suffix, and the root of a, you know, medical terminology. These are very important because sometimes when you don't understand a word and you're trying to break it down, it's become much more simple. So I think it's very important that you get used to these prefix, suffix, and the roots of the medical terminology, because it's going to help you tremendously in the future. Okay, so I want you guys to participate as much as possible, because again, these are the chance to learn. There's no embarrassment, you know, no one know each other from outside of this class, so like you can embarrass yourself, don't be afraid. Okay, I want people to, you know, raise your hand and just answer. Okay, so when you have a prefix of a or an, what do you think that means? And give me an example, any example that you know.
Can I try?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, the prefix and
Mhm.
like anemia,
Yep.
which is the lack of red blood cell in the total blood count, and the prefix ab, like abnormal, not normal, the opposite of normal.
Good.
And the prefix dis,
Mhm.
like dysfunctional, like erectile dysfunction, which means the lack of the ability to, which is to erect.
Yeah, I appreciate you, because, you know, I think you take it quite well for first grade, but I think it's right. I think I want some other people to, you know, participate. Again, you know, I think
Okay.
there's nothing more like active learning. You have to participate, because if you embarrass yourself now, you will remember it better. Trust me, I embarrass daily, and that's how you, okay? So let's see if anyone want to give us a shot. If not, and I have to resort to, you know, randomize calling.
Can I try?
Cool, go ahead.
Okay,
So let's do 2 words, okay? I want you to do hyper and hyper.
Okay, so we have hyper, that means
Yep.
increase.
Oh,
Increase.
Samra, I'm
Some-
sorry. What did you say?
Hyper means increase.
Okay, so increase, okay? Remember,
Increase.
speak slowly, speak fast, increase.
Increase.
Yep.
Okay, so like we have hypertension. That means,
Hypertension.
yeah, increase the blood pressure. And we
Perfect.
have, yeah, hypo. Hypo, that means decrease.
Good. See, you learn. Decrease, okay?
Yeah, and we have hypotension, hypokalemia. That means decrease kalemia in the blood.
Good. So kalemia is potassium blood. Great. See, so I want you guys to practice. Okay, this is the chance to practice. So unless I fix you, you're not going to notice your mistake. So don't be afraid. This is your chance. Okay. So let's do two more. I want someone to do macro and micro. I can barely hear you.
Macro means large.
I'm sorry,
like
what? Large? Remember?
large, yeah.
Yeah, large. Okay, so remember the RGE, you got to pronounce it. Don't say large, okay? Large, okay? So it's RGE, so large.
It is I have an example like macrophage means a kind of cell, in belong to immune system to have wash out the external factor into the body. And the next what's in micro.
So
means
before you go micro, I want you to say the macrophage. Remember, macrophage. You have to say the last three words. You don't swallow them. Say macrophage, macrophage. Have to pronounce it.
Macrophage.
Good, exactly. Remember that. Okay. Once you get faster, you can swallow it. Now, when you learn, you gotta speak every single syllable. Macrophage, right? Okay, great. Go to the next one, micro.
The next one, micro means small.
Good.
Like microorganism.
Okay.
For example, microorganism, for example, like bacteria, it has small size. Yeah.
So microscope, right? A scope that you can look at something very small. Good. Thank you. All right. So next person, can someone do the next one for me? The next two.
I can class.
You that cold?
Yes, I had the travel in the Korean.
Okay.
My Wi-Fi is not gonna work, so I out of my room.
That's good. That's good.
Negative
All right.
10.
All right.
So poly is mean much or many. You can see in the
wait, go back. Remember, when did you say many and what? Much?
Much.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Much.
Yeah, you have to pronounce them. Don't swallow them. Okay, it's much. So it's have the ch at the end. So much. Okay, so much and many. Good.
Much and many.
Give me an example.
Yes. Polymononuclear.
Good.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means the white blood ties.
No, it doesn't mean
white blood cell. I am sorry, white blood cell.
It doesn't mean a white blood cell. It means it have multiple nucleus. Remember, poly mean multiple, right? So polynucleus. So it's multiple nucleus.
Polymononuclear. Yes.
Right? Polymorphic nuclear cell. So it have multiple nuclear. But thank you. I think that's great. Remember much, okay?
Yes.
Don't try to spot. Yeah, just speak slowly. All right, next one. Him.
Hem is mean the blood cell. We can see hematologies. Yes.
Good. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So the last one is hard. I think that it's not a very common prefix for a lot. So I would just ask one person to give me an example.
Can I have a try for this word?
Sure.
Milan means black, and my example is melanoma. You said a tumor with dark pigment. You can see the dark pigment like something is brown or black on the surface of the tumor.
Yeah. So it's black. So it's not Milan, it's melanoma. Melanoma. That's black.
Yeah.
Yep, melanoma, not Milan. So remember the emphasis is not the lan. The emphasis is melanoma. So melanoma. So the me is where you put your emphasis. So melanoma. Okay, not melanoma. Different. Okay. All right. I don't want you to take all the questions anymore because I think that other people need to speak. So I'm gonna have to start at picking people now. Okay. Unfortunately, I think sometime put you on the spot will help you learn a little bit better. So let's do 49. Tell me what's the next one. So suffix. Tell me what is suffix?
So the suffix amio is just the meaning of suffix is the condition of blood.
Okay.
So
give me an example.
I'm thinking about anemia.
Okay. That's work. So what does that mean, anemia? So you have anemia and then you have A, which is what?
So anemia is a condition relating to blood.
So when you try to break down the word, right, anemia, so you have A, which is without, right? Anemia means you have no blood. It's actually mean less blood, but that's what it means. Anemia means you just have less. See, when you break it down, it becomes very simple. Like most of the medical terminologies already tell you what it is. You just have to break it down. Okay. Thank you. Can you
Yes.
do the next one for me?
So the next one, ectomy,
Ectomy, good.
means you have to cut out
Mhm.
something.
Good. And then we'll be very happy with, give me an example.
So I'm thinking about appendicectomy.
What?
Appendicectomy.
What is that?
So it's been cutting out of the appendix.
Oh, see, so remember, so say the word appendix alone. Appendix.
Appendix.
No, appendix.
Appendix.
Good. So the second word is where you put the emphasis, okay? Appendix, not appendix, okay? See the difference between when I say appendix versus appendix or appendix, right? It's three, when you put the emphasis on one, it's very different. So it's the appendix, okay? Appendix. So appendix, so you call appendectomy.
So
Okay.
appendectomy.
Actually, we don't call that I don't think that's a word for appendectomy. I haven't heard that. I think there's another word for that. Can someone remind me of that when you remove the appendix? Actually, I don't remember. I think, but again, regardless, you should say appendectomy, okay? Remember, appendectomy.
I think it's appendectomy.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Surgery. I've been out of surgery for so long. I don't remember. Yeah. But and then maybe you're right. So remember, appendix. Remove the disc. Appendectomy. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Good. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm no longer in surgery, so some of the words I don't remember anymore. Okay. Good. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Let's say we have a volunteer. 83. Wait, done. Can we do the next two? Very easy. These are two that easy and then probably went through it already. 83.
Hello. So
Yep.
the surface itis means inflammation, and
Yep.
we can have some examples like stomatitis or gastritis. These two words are different, but usually misunderstanding. Because it has different meanings. The stomatitis, that means the inflammation in the mouth, while the gastritis means the contamination in the stomach. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to explain those. I just want to know the general,
Yeah.
like gastritis mean the inflammation of stomach. Again, it's gastritis. Okay, so itis, gastritis.
Gastritis.
Good. All right. So next one, Olive.
So the next one, the surfaceology means the study of or science of. So for example, the pathology means
Good.
the scientific study of diseases. Yeah.
See how you put the right word? It sounds correct. Pathology.
Pathology. The
Yeah,
second.
versus when you
the
say
second straight.
pathology, it sounds very strange.
Yeah.
So people say pathology. So the second.
Yeah, the second
pathology.
one.
Yep,
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
All right. Let's say who do the next two. Anyone? I think two person raised your hand earlier. I want somebody that we haven't heard from. Let's go for number 47. Nguyễn Thúy.
Next about oma.
Oma. Okay.
Oma mean swelling or tumor. Meaning some example like carcinoma.
Like what? I'm sorry.
Try
do it slowly.
Oma like meaning a swelling or tumor.
Good. Tumor.
Tumor.
Yeah, tumor. Good. And give me an example. There's so many cancer.
Carcinoma.
Carcinoma. Good. So carcinoma. Remember, guys, speak it slowly. There's no need to panic. Okay. So you don't know the word, just speak. Spell them out like carcinoma. Speak it slowly, and then once you get used to it, it's get faster. Good. Carcinoma. Good. Right. Next.
Sarcoma.
Yep. Sarcoma. Right. Thank you. Yeah. You don't have to tell me what it is for now. I think I just want to give me some example. Pronounce the word.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know all the cancers. So like sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I look up things. Don't assume that I know everything. All right. So sarcoma, carcinoma. Good.
Yeah.
Can we go to the next word?
And next word is party.
Yeah. So when you say next, remember it have so many letters. It have a N-E-X-T. So you cannot just say next. Okay. It have to be next.
Next.
Good.
Yeah.
Pronounce every single letter that you can. So next. Okay. Once you get faster, you can swallow them. But right now, next word. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And the next word is party.
Yeah,
And party meaning feeling. And
okay. Give me an example.
this is some example like neuropathy.
Okay, so pathy, so neuropathy, pathy. Example, neuropathy. What
Before
is
that-
neuro? Neuro, like neuropathy. What does neuro mean? And what is pathy? What is neuro?
Neuro in the neuro is a
Remember neurologist?
neuron. Yeah.
Yeah, neuron. So it have to do with a nerve, the neuron. Pathy is a disease, right? So when someone say they have neuropathy, and that they have something going on with their nerve, right?
Yeah.
So neuropathy. So say neuropathy.
Neuropathy.
No, neuro. So
Neuro.
good. Pathy.
Neuropathy.
Good. Neuropathy. Good. So just say each word. Cannot say all of them together. Just break them down. So neuropathy. Okay. So no. Yeah. So remember the is pathy. Okay. Neuropathy. Okay. All right. So I want you to practice that a little bit more. I went off of the class, break it down and start speaking slowly. So neuropathy. All right. So can I have the next person do in the last two? The next two. All right, I'm gonna call people now, and I want you guys, because you guys are not volunteering. Okay? Remember, this is your chance to learn. Let's go for number 73. Dương Ngọc Thái. Is that a singer name?
Yes. No. The singer name is Dương Ngọc Thái. My name is.
You're close enough.
Yes.
All right, next two words.
Osis mean condition or disease. For example, I have a word leukocytosis.
Good.
And the next one, thesis. Thesis means splitting up. Hemostasis.
Okay,
for example.
so it's actually hemoptysis. So it's even though it's TY thesis, so hemoptysis.
Hemostasis.
Yes.
Hemostasis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hemoptysis. Okay. Sometimes the T people even say it's like a T, like just the Y is sometimes it's not. So hemoptysis, so it's like the hemoptysis. Okay. So you don't have to spell out like T, is hemoptysis, kind of like a silent. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Let's go for the next one. Number 36 now.
The next one is Urea, means urine, and the exam is
So before you go for it, it's urea, not u.
Urea.
Okay, there's no u in English. U is Vietnamese, so urea. Okay, yeah, go for it. So repeat it. Repeat it for me. What you say, urea.
urea.
Good, urea.
Urea.
Yep.
And I think the example is
Okay, let's say you want to say I pee a lot. So remember the prefix, many urine. So how would you say it? Like someone who pee out a lot. Put the words together. Urea mean they pee now. You pee a lot. Look at the prefix. Which word means many? See my mouse? What is this? Poly.
any example for
Yeah, so remember, I'm giving you an example. So remember how, this person is polyurea. What does that mean? Polyurea. What does that mean? Poly mean many, urea, peeing.
It means
You just peeing out a lot.
Many urine.
Yeah, you peeing out a lot. People with diabetes, they'll come to the hospital. I have polyurea, right? So you just break down the word. Urea mean peeing, poly many, polyurea. Okay, so let's say the next one. What if I peeing out blood? How would you put it together? So urea mean peeing. What is blood?
Urea.
So hematuria. Hematuria. So peeing out blood. See, this is very easy. It's not that hard. Just have to break down the word, because in medical words, it's very easy how you exactly is. It just have to put the word together. So hematuria mean that you peeing out blood. Hem and blood. Urea mean peeing out blood. Okay, good. All right. What is emesis?
Emesis is mean vomiting.
Vomit. So let's say if I vomit blood, how would you put the word together?
Blood emesis.
Good. So no blood is okay. Blood is heme, right? So how would you put? Yeah. So heme.
Hemostasis.
Good. See, now you learn a new word. So hemostasis, right? So heme is blood, and vomiting. So you vomited blood. So good. You understand it, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, good. So we'll learn a little bit more later, okay? But for now, it's great job, okay? All right, let's go for the next one. So these are the root. So root mean that in the medical words, it have the root, it define what the word, okay? So someone tell me about the first three. We're gonna speed up. So osteo, myo, and derm. What is that? Number 90?
Osteo mean bone.
Okay. So bone, yeah, bone.
And
Good. What is myo?
Myo mean muscle.
Muscle, good. And derm?
Derm means skin.
Good, thank you. All right, let's see who the next one. Number 60, Phạm Bang Bảo. Can we do the next three words?
Okay, yes. Angios, veno,
So go back. So it's angio. Remember the
Angio.
the ng is ger, like angio. Okay.
Angio.
Not yet. No, ng. So like angio.
Angio.
No, you have to have the ger, not z. Angio.
Angio.
No z. You have to have this cher. Like chờ đợi it, like angio, angio. Good, like not like it's wrong for me to say chờ, but it's actually g ger, like angio. Yeah,
Angio.
yeah, good. Angio, you're very close. Angio. Good. Nose, okay. Good. Angio. All right, next Dino, right?
Venous and flexible.
Flatbone. Yeah. Forget about the
It mean blood vessels.
Blood vessels.
Vessels.
Good. Okay. So remember it had an S at the end. You have to pronounce it. Okay. It's the difference between blood vessel versus blood vessels. Oh, all right, next one. Card.
Card.
No, not card. R. Card.
Card.
You have to twist your tongue. You have to curl your tongue. Card. Like car.
Car.
Yeah, like car. Good.
Card.
Yeah.
Car is mean.
Yeah.
Card.
It's hard, but you have to keep rolling your tongue. Car. Like how like you drive a car, not car. Like car. Okay.
Card.
Yeah.
It mean heart.
Good. All right. Let's do the gastro.
Gastro is mean stomach.
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 All right. Let's the next person, number 14, Nguyễn Hoàng Lan. Can we do the last four? A little bit faster, but this is a good practice for you, okay? 14? Okay, colon. So what does that mean?
It means large intestine.
So remember the RG? Large. Good. Large, okay?
Okay.
Good. Say it again for me. Large intestine.
Large intestine.
Good.
Nephro.
Good. Nephro.
Mean kidney.
Good.
Hepato. Mean liver.
Hepatology. Liver, okay.
And pneumo, mean lung.
Good, thank you. All right, so these are just very simple words, but now we're gonna go to the blood cell. We learn about blood, so we need to know about the blood cells. So, can someone who works in the lab or someone who deal with blood before, if you take out blood, you leave it on the counter for a long time, what does they form? What do they form? So what they form is that they actually form in two layers. One of them form elements, which is at the bottom, is contained of all the cells or blood. So it's contained neutrophil, basophil, eosinophil, lymphocyte, monocyte, and then on the top you have plasma, right? So those are the clear one. Actually, the red blood cell should be at the bottom. This picture is wrong. On the top is not just thrombocyte. I think the bottom, all the L on top is like plasma, albumins, and all the other stuff that doesn't have the cells. Okay. So we're gonna practice how to say these cell lines correctly, and sometimes you will see abbreviations, and I want you to get yourself familiar with this abbreviations. Okay. So when someone say erythrocytes, it's the red blood cells. So instead of saying red blood cells, it's too long, so people would type it out RBCs. Okay, so RBs, red blood cells. Okay, and remember how the pronunciation, you have to put the emphasis on the right word. So it's erythrocyte. Okay, so erythrocyte, not erythrocyte, not erythrocyte, erythrocyte. You put the emphasis on the second word. So erythrocyte. So the next one is white blood cells. So instead of saying white blood cell, we write a WBC, and the term for it is leukocytes. Remember, leukocyte, all right, leukocyte. And then you have neutrophils, and then you have basophils, and then you have eosinophils. This is probably the hardest words for me. Sometimes I speak too fast and I mispronounce them too. So it's eosinophils, and then lymphocyte, monocyte, and then we have the thrombocyte, or also known as a platelet. Okay. So Does anyone, in the class want to give it a shot how to pronounce all the cell lines together? Who want to? All right, let's do number 90. Them and you. Okay, so start from the top.
Erythrocytes.
Nope. Remember, say it.
Erythrocytes.
No, rith. Remember the rith. So if you can't say it, just say rith. Erythrocyte. Erythrocyte. So put the right pronunciation first. So erythrocyte. Okay, so erythrocyte. Good. Exactly. Erythrocyte. Okay, so it's a th. You don't swallow the erythrocyte. Okay, say slowly. You get it right. Good. Next one.
Leukocytes.
Good. Perfect. Okay, next one.
Neutrophil.
So you put in the pronunciation on the second. You like neutrophils. Okay, so it's neutrophil. It's the first letter. So neutrophils. Not neutral. So neutrophils. Yeah. So it go downhill. Okay, so neutrophils, not neutrophil. You put the second emphasis on the second word, which is a troll. Okay, so it's neutrophil. All right. And next one.
Basophils.
Good. Basophil. All right. This one is the hardest one. Remember the emphasis is on the middle. So say it.
Eosinophil.
Perfect. See, very simple, very easy. But once you get faster, it get very easy to mispronounce. So I see a lot of. I even sometimes say, eosinophil. People say eosinophils. But whatever it is, it have a eosinophils in the right context. People in you, but trying to speak it correctly. So eosinophil, right? Perfect. I like that. Next one. Perfect. You get it. Next one.
Monocyte.
Good. I like that you put the S at the end. Okay. So remember monocytes. They have the S at the end. Don't swallow them because they're different between monocyte versus monocytes. Good. Next one. Last one.
Thrombocytes.
Good. Thrombocytes. And the little word after that this one doesn't have I can't help you there, but you can try right there.
Platelets.
Okay. Speak slowly. Plate. Yes, platelets. Yep, good. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Let someone else try it. Anyone else want to try them? You can raise your hand. 5 of them. I don't. Who? Okay. One of you guys just unmute yourself. Talk.
Yes.
Okay. Who is this?
I'm 61.
Okay, 6. Go ahead. Try talk.
Yes. Hello, teacher. Good morning.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Thor, endocrinologist. I'm liver in Martin, Vietnam. Yes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so let's go to the word. Oh, how do you pronounce it?
Erythrocytes.
Okay, so you swallow in a lot of syllables. So let's do it slowly, okay? Oocytes. So oocytes.
Oocytes.
Okay. Erythrocytes.
Erythrocytes.
So the th, when you pronounce the th, it's your tongue should be in the middle of your teeth. So the tongue should be in the middle of your teeth. Okay, so rith. When I end, it's rith. The tongue is in the middle of your. Okay, so rith. Like good. So rith. Yeah. When you end, yeah. So erythrocyte. Okay, and then you add to it. So erythrocyte.
Erythrocytes.
Good. Okay, so trying to pronounce each one. That's an improvement. All right, next one.
Leukocytes.
Good.
Neutrophils.
Nope, say it again.
Neutrophil.
Good. Still, bro, you're missing one letter. There's an S. Good. So say it again.
Neutrophils.
Good. Phils. Yeah. So phils. Good. So neutral. All right. Don't forget the S. Next one.
Basophil.
Basophil. Okay.
Basophil.
Good. All right. This one is a hard one. Go ahead. Good.
Eosinophil.
Good. So eosinophil.
Eosinophil.
Good. This one.
Lymphocytes.
Good.
Monocytes.
Good.
Thrombocytes.
Good.
Thank you, teacher.
Nope. You have one more word. What's this?
Plate.
No, platelet. So right? Platelets.
Platelets.
Yeah. So let's, right? Let's is the last word and then plate. So platelets.
Platelets.
Yeah. So trying to pronounce each word separately. Let. Okay. So good. So let's go. Right? Yeah. Let's and then plate like a plate.
Plate.
Good. Platelets. Good. See?
Platelets.
Speak. Yeah. So platelets. Okay.
Platelets.
Do it slowly. No need to rush. No one is rushing you. Speak your pace.
Yes.
All right, let's do one more person. Good job. All right, who I don't know anymore. So I don't know who anymore. So you guys just have to.
Nguyễn Thị Phương of 55.
Morning, teachers. My name is Thị Phương Thảo. I'm 45.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Yes.
First word.
Erythrocyte.
Okay. Try it again slower.
Erythrocyte.
Good. So slower is better. I could clearly hear you say erythrocyte.
Leukocyte.
Sites. S. You have to pronounce the S. Good. So have to pronounce the S.
Leukocytes.
Good. S.
Neutrophils.
Nope. Go back.
Neutrophils.
New. It is tro, not try. See that?
Neutrophils.
No, this is fill, not five. Fill. Like you fill up something, right? Fill. So
Neutrophils.
Yep, exactly. Neutrophil, not neutrophils. Neutrophils. Good. Next one. If this is this is fills, okay? Not five. You got it. Basophils. Good. This one is hard.
Eosinophils.
Nope. Go slower.
Eosinophils.
No. This is not Z. This is a S. This is an S.
Eosinophils.
No, sin. This is sin, right? EOC. Eosinophils.
Eosinophils.
Good. So this is not, there's no Z in there. So EO, just so say slowly. EOC, no fills.
Lymphocytes.
Good. Lymphocytes. Good.
Monocytes.
Good.
Thrombocytes.
Okay. Try it again one time. Try it one again.
Please.
No, try the thrombocytes again for me.
Thrombocytes.
Okay. Thrombocyte. And this one?
Platelets.
No. So pronounce plate.
Platelet.
Good. Good. See, you got it. Platelet. Okay. Platelet. Just do it slowly. Okay, guys. That's my advice to all of you. Do it slowly. Break down each word. Once you get used to them, you just do it faster. Okay. All right. So let's go to the next slide. All right. I'm gonna have someone say the word for me. And what is that? So who wanna volunteer? I want someone who haven't spoken yet. Okay.
Me.
Okay. Lê Thị Nhung. Yep.
Yes.
I like that. I used to do that when I was a kid in Vietnam. Like, you know. Okay. So
the first word vascular.
No, wait. Go back. When you say the first. Good. Yeah.
First.
Yep.
Words. First.
Good.
First word.
Yeah.
Vasculitis.
Good. Vasculitis. Good. I like that.
It means inflammation of blood vessel.
And tell me the prefix. How do you know? What tell you that's inflammation? Which is the prefix?
Itis.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And suffix and vascular is prefix.
Good. Perfect. I mean that inflammation of the vasculature. That's perfect. All right. Thank you. All right. Who's next? I want to do the second one.
The second angiostenosis.
Okay. Go back again.
Angiostenosis.
How is that stenosis? So this one is a little bit difficult because you have to really say stenosis, not stenosis.
Stenosis.
Yeah, don't forget the E. Just forget the E. It's stenosis. Okay, So you see that EH, okay, not air. You don't pronounce air. It's okay. So STE. Yep, good. Stenosis. So
angio is a prefix vessel. It means vessel. Stenosis. It means narrowing. Angiostenosis.
No, go back. You keep saying the angio. There's no Z in. What is that? Good. Angio. Good. Angio. Good.
Angiostenosis.
Good. Angiostenosis. Good. Perfect. Good. Perfect. Okay. So it means that just a narrowing of a blood vessel. Okay. All right.
Narrowing of blood vessel.
Yeah. All right. Can I have the next person?
Oh, can I try?
Good. All right.
Yes.
21, right? Lemon thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a hemangioma.
Okay. Good.
It means the tumor of blood vessels.
How do you know that? Break down the word.
The word had two parts. It means
it actually has three parts. Yeah, but go ahead. Tell me the part that you know. Hem. Okay.
It's hem.
Yep. What is hem?
Angio and oma.
Good. So what is heme?
Heme is mean blood.
Good. What is angio?
Angio mean the vessel.
Good. What is oma?
Oma mean the tumor.
See, yeah, just very easy. You know, you just have to break down the word and you know what it means. That's a nice thing about medicine. That the word tell you what it is. It's your job to find what it means. Okay, good. So hemangioma. Perfect.
Yeah.
Next one.
The next one is hypoperfusion.
Okay, good. Tell me about the
hypoperfusion. It means low blood flow, and it had two parts: hypo and perfusion. Hypo mean low, and perfusion mean the flow.
Good. Perfect. Thank you. That was very nicely. So let you do the next one too. Those two are a little bit the hypoperfusion. So next one.
The next aneurysm.
Good.
Aneurysm.
Say one more time. Say one more time.
Aneurysm.
Good. Perfect. I like that you got this at the end. Okay. Aneurysm. Good. All right. What does that mean?
It means the outpouching of blood vessel.
Okay. Perfect. Do you want to do one more, or you want somebody else to do it?
Okay. So let somebody else to do it.
Okay. All right. Somebody else do it. He left you guys to have the heart. It's very nice of him. All right, who want to do the next one? I know it's very scary. You know, we can take it together. It's not that hard. Okay, who is this? Đỗ Thị Nga. I feel like you already did it. So let's somebody else who hasn't speak a word that I heard yet. So number 86, Phạm Thị Hải Yến. Okay, can you pronounce the word for me? I can help you, but I cannot help you if you're not participating. Okay, first I cannot hear you at all.
You can hear.
I can hear you better. Okay, so let's break down the word. Okay, so let's speak the first one. So arterial.
Arterial.
Good. What is arterial?
Arterial means artery.
Artery. So it's a blood vessel. Okay, and then let's take this part. So you don't have to say the whole word yet, but remember the osis, right? Osis.
Osis.
Means it's just a condition.
Ending.
Yeah, it's just condition. So sclerosis. So trying to say the word sclerosis.
Sclerosis.
No, it had to be a SK. Okay, sclerosis.
Sclerosis.
Okay, have to have the S. You missed sclerosis.
Sclerosis.
Okay, so now put the whole word together.
Arterial sclerosis.
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 Sclerosis. Good. So arteriosclerosis. So just break it down. Do it slowly. Okay. So let's go to the next one because that one is hard. But sclerosis, or for us, L is very hard. So let's do the next one. All right. So what's the first one?
Arterial stenosis.
No, it's not arterial. It's arterial. E. See that? E. There's two E. Become arterial.
Arterial.
Good. Arterial. Okay. And what is this word? Somebody already said it earlier. Remember this part?
It means narrow.
It's a condition.
Condition in narrow.
Yeah, but you have to say the word though. I know what it.
Arterial stenosis means narrow of the artery.
Okay, good. But when you say when you say the ste, it's not ste, it's the. Like, and then right in the it's You see the EH is okay, stenosis, not stare. There's no stare. Air is Vietnamese. There's no air in English. Okay, it doesn't pronounce air. Stenosis, not stenosis. So arteriosclerosis, okay? Arteriosclerosis, right? So I know those two words are very hard for a lot of, even me, when I'm tired, my tongues are twisted, I prop. So don't blame yourself. Let somebody else do it. I want somebody else to try those are very, all right, let's see who haven't speak at all.
Could I call the name to deny my name?
Yes.
You speak the easy one first and then we go to, okay, so this one first, go ahead. First part.
Arteriosclerosis.
Good. I mean, you just fly. I actually want you to break it down. Say slowly for the class. Do first part.
This word have three parts. Arterial.
Good.
Stenosis.
Yeah, stenosis narrowing. Okay, so next one a little bit challenging.
Arteriosclerosis.
Good. You have the sclerosis perfect, but it's not air. Remember how like two air is mean an E. I know it's kind of weird, but arterial E. So arterial, not arterial. Yes. That's why they don't put they put two E. So arterial arterial. Okay.
Arterial. Yes.
Good. Arteriosclerosis. And this arteriostenosis. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Let's go for the next two part. Who hasn't speak? Let's see number 68.
Hi teacher. My name is Trần Hồng Nguyên. Phlebitis.
Okay. So is it flea or is fleur?
Phlebitis.
Remember, there's no two E. Only one E. So it's flip. Remember EH. There's no E. Yeah. Right. So it's not flea. Fleur. Right.
Phlebitis.
Good. So phlebitis. This is So this is not E.
Phlebitis is the inflammation of a vein.
And how do you know it's inflammation? Break down the word.
Inflammation of a vein.
Yeah, I know, but how do you know that from the word? Where's the prefix and suffix?
Prefix.
What is it? Yeah, what is a suffix in this one?
Please mean vein.
So that's prefix. Pre mean before, suffix the end.
Okay, and suffix itis mean
good. Itis. Yeah.
Itis.
Good. So inflammation. Okay. So fleur is basically a blood vessel. You have the inflammation of a blood vessel. Phlebitis. Right. Perfect. Next one.
Varicose vein.
Okay. So first, say just each word for me separately. How do you say this one?
Varicose.
Okay, remember the O's, S-E is, you have to say the E, so varicose, have to have S.
Varicose.
Good, so trying to say as long as possible, like varicose, okay, so don't forget them, varicose, varicose, vein.
Varicose.
Good, good, have to pronounce that, don't swallow them. What does that mean?
Phlebitis inflammation veins
Yeah,
or varicose veins is the abnormally swollen vein.
Good, perfect. You know, I think you guys speak slowly. You guys will get it at the end. Okay, I think you guys are improving already. That's good job. So let's go to the next one. Who hasn't speak yet? So you know, you have your chance. Speak now or hold your breath forever.
Okay, 75, Trương Việt Linh. Sorry, 75. You unmute your micro.
Yes, my teacher.
Yeah, can you speak? Can you pronounce the first
Yes.
two words?
My name is Trương Việt Linh.
Can we pronounce the word?
Hemochromatosis.
Good. So not cis, it's cis, it's S-I-S, no C-H. So but you got it half, you got most of it right.
Hemochromatosis.
Cis. No, cis. You're going down. Toe up, but cis have to go down. Not toe cis, two up. Okay, so hemochromatosis.
Yes.
So you cannot. Can you break down the word? Break it down. What's the prefix and suffix? So what's the prefix in this word?
Hemos.
Good. So hemo is a prefix.
Hemos.
What does that mean? What is hemo?
Hemas.
Yeah. What is the word? Globin, coma, hematologist. Go back. So heme. See that? Blood.
Blood.
So go back. So heme, blood, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yeah.
osis is conditions or elevate. So what is this chroma? It's okay. This one, if you're not in the medical field, it's hard to know. But hemochromatosis. Can someone in the class tell us what does hemochromatosis mean?
Teacher,
Mhm.
hemo is a blood, a chromator is a iron overload,
Good.
and oxide is a condition. This is it mean iron overload disease. But,
Yeah, there's too much iron in the blood. So you break it down, it's very simple. Okay, so heme is blood, iron, a Latin word, chromatosis, that condition with too much iron in the blood. Okay, all right. So thank you, Nhung. Can we go back to our friend
Thank you,
earlier?
teacher.
Okay, somebody, Dumitlin. No, you're not done yet. You're not done yet. Let's go to the second. Dumitlin. Can we try the second word? Okay, let's pronounce it first, and then we can figure out what. Dumitlin, 75. All right, let's pronounce it.
Glucophilia.
Okay, so you got half of them right. You just swallow the rest. So
Leukopedia.
Good. Not us.
Leukopedia.
Good. So remember, but you have to put your emphasis on the P. Okay. Leukopenia.
Leukopenia.
Penia. Good. So leukopenia. Okay. So leukopenia. Right.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Just say it slowly. You know, this is just basically speaking Vietnamese, but in English. That's all. You know, spell the word out. Penia. Leukopenia. Okay. All right. What does that mean? What is the word leuco? Go back. What is this? See that? Leukocyte.
Leukocyte.
Yeah. Does that sound similar to leukopenia? Right. It have the same prefix. Leuco. Instead, the site have penia. So medical term penia means low, cytosis elevated. So when you have leukopenia, that you have low level of white blood cell. Okay, so leukopenia. See, just break down the word. You can understand what. Okay, all right. Let's go for the next one. Someone else do the next. Let's do the next two. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the next is polycythemia.
Okay, so this is not E. Remember, E is 2E, right? This is a Y. So
Polycythemia.
Yeah, polycythemia. Good. So remember how to put the T. So polycythemia. Okay, so put the word on the T.
So polycythemia.
Good. So when this word is big, mean that this is the one that I want to hear the most. Okay, so polycythemia. So can you break down the word?
So the word have three sections. The poly mean many.
Good, many.
I think emia means a condition related to the blood, and cyte I think related to like a cyto. So it could be the condition of having many blood cells.
Yeah, blood. Good. Perfect. We go to the next one.
So thrombocytopenia.
Good. See. Perfect. You say it correctly. All right. All right. Can you break down the word for us?
Thrombo.
What is thrombo?
One kind of the blood cell.
Okay. What one?
Platelets.
Okay. What is the other word for platelet? You have it. You have thrombo. Just need to put site at the end.
Thrombocyte.
Good.
Thrombocyte.
So okay, exactly. Thrombocyte. Okay. And what is penium?
Penium. I think it's a lack of law or less.
Less. Okay. So less. So less number of
less thrombocyte.
Yeah, so less thrombocyte, low platelets, right? Good, perfect. Thank you. All right. Who's next?
It's 41, right? Two.
Oh yes, I'm here.
Good. Can we
This
do the
word
next?
is
Can you do the
leuke-
next three? Next three, okay?
Leukemia.
No. Where's the O? I don't see any O in. Look,
Leukemia.
No. Where's the O? It's A. Okay.
Leukemia.
Yeah, leukemia. There's no O in it. You know.
Okay.
Okay. So
Leukemia.
leuke. So this is E. Yeah, leukemia.
Yeah,
All right.
leukemia,
Yeah.
yes.
Put the words in the middle. Pronounce the
Leukemia. Yes.
Good. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Good.
this word is three part.
Yep.
Ear condition. Yes. And leuco.
There's no leo. There's no the leo is only Vietnamese. Lu. Good. Thank you.
Leuco is
Yeah.
what I
But
think.
white. Good. So what does
Yes.
that mean?
Yes. In is that mean center? I think it's condition of
Leukocytes.
leukocytes. Yes.
Yeah.
Leukocytes.
So it's a blood.
Yeah.
So what is Lucas? What is WBC? Go back. Go back. So I go back. What is WBC?
Yes. Leukocyte. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I know it's leukocyte, but what is WBC?
WBC.
Yeah.
White
What is
blood
that?
cells.
White.
Good.
White.
White. Don't not know why. White.
White.
You have to pronounce the T at the end. White. Good. White blood cell. Okay. So that means white is color, right? Blood cell. White blood cell. Okay. All right. Good. Remember, guys, don't swallow the word. It's white. No Y. There's a TE at the end. You have to say you have to pronounce every single syllable. It's white. Okay. Good. So let's go for this one. Next word.
I continue.
Yeah. Continue.
Yes. Anemia.
Good. Perfect. See, you got it. I'm happy. Good. Anemia. All right. What is anemia? What is the word? Break it down.
An is without.
Good.
Yes.
And-
Anemia.
Mhm.
Anemia in low.
Good. Low what? It's just
Low.
basically low blood cell, right? So, but you're right. The N is without. So I want you to remember that. It will help. Okay. Next one. So say this one first, and then say this one, and then add them together. Okay. So let's go.
Hemolytics.
Nope. Forget about that one first. I want you to say this one first.
Yes.
Say this one first.
Anemia.
Good.
Yes.
Anemia. And then
Good.
remember the last. So the emphasis on the third syllable. So hemolytic. Good. Hemolytic. Yeah.
Hemolytics.
Yep. There's no S. There's no S at the end. Don't put the S. Hemolytic. C. It's a C. Yeah. Hemolytic. CK. So it's a K. So you have to. Yeah. Hemolytic. Okay. No S. Don't put the S. Hemolytic.
Okay.
You're not gonna know this word. Use hemolytic hemolysis. Right. It comes from the word hemolysis. Lyse to break apart. Lytic or lyse break apart. Hem means a blood breaking blood cell. You end up when you break the blood cell, then you have low number of red. That's why they have destructive blood cell. You have hemolytic. Okay. Good. All right. Someone else do the last two. Hello. Yeah.
It's 58.
Hello, can I?
Yeah.
Iron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
This iron deficiency. Anemia.
Okay. Say one more time for me.
Iron deficiency.
Good.
Anemia.
Good. Very good. You speak slowly, clear. Okay. So just basically, what is that? Iron deficiency.
Iron means
Iron means,
yeah.
iron is iron. No.
Oh, okay. Deficiency
Yeah.
means lack.
Lack.
Yeah, lack.
Good.
Anemia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's basically low red
low
blood cell
iron.
from
Yeah.
no, that's not low iron. Low red blood cell from low iron. Okay, from lack in iron. Okay.
Okay.
Good. All right.
So
See,
the next
you guys,
one.
sorry, I think this is my mistake. Okay, so it's actually low red blood cell from low iron. All right. So this one.
Yes.
So-
So the next one.
Yeah.
So sorry. Megaloblastic
No, say
anemia.
it again. Slowly. Slow as you.
Megaloblastic.
Good. Slowly is better. Megaloblast. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anemia.
Good. I think when you speak slow, it's right. You speak really fast, start flying all the way. So,
Yes, I know.
yeah, megalo. Last, what is that? So what anemia? What is before you even know this? What is
Sorry, I don't know what it means.
You don't know what anemia means?
No.
What? Break it down. What is AN? A means without, right? Go back. You guys, we always have to go back. We can always go back. See, A N is without, right? Emia, condition blood. So anemia without blood, but less blood, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we've been talking about. Anemia means that you just have lack of or less red blood cell. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have less blood, very low blood cell, but from what? So there's multiple causes for low red blood cell. So that's why when you have hemolytic anemia, mean that you have structural red cell. You have iron deficiency, that you have low iron that causes low red cell. When you have megaloblastic, what is that? So what is mega? Mega.
I don't know.
You don't know mega?
Like many.
Yeah, it's very simple. Yeah, it's just many. It's big. Mega, megalo, it's huge. So it basically means that if they have a huge cell, really big blood cell, but it's not function connected. So that's why even though it's big, it's usually because it have low vitamin 12. So, but you know, you break it down. So megaloblastic means that cell is big, huge, but not function correct. What we call it plastic. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, all right. So now we can go for some symptoms that you often see when someone has conditioned blood.
Hello, Dr. Võ. Okay,
yeah.
Could we have a break now? Just about 5 minutes for them. Yeah.
Have a break? Okay, sure. 5 minutes.
Yeah, we have two tables, so this is very short. So it's
okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you, and then all right.
So meanwhile, you can take a break. You can go to washroom. You can go to coffee or do anything else. So anybody still stay here, I would like to tell you something here, because your pronunciation, you have to brush up more time with pronunciation. So you have to separate between the short E and the long E. Like you said, white and white. You see white blood cell. So white is very short one. And after white, we have the T sound, white. Meanwhile, the other one, why, how, when, why. The other one is white, you see. So try to separate, to differentiate between the long sound and the short sound. It's very important in English because Vietnamese, we don't have it. So that's why we have to practice more.
Thấy có anh.
Minh Đỗ sinh ra rồi, có công chuyện gì?
May bữa nay dạy học không trúng buổi đá banh nha.
But you did a very good job, Hùng, because you try to explain and make the student do the practice. That's what I want, because you see lots of people don't. Some of them pronounce very well, but most of them it's not very good one. So
this class varies a lot. I see a lot of people here very good. We have, you know, we just take them back. What's more important is I want to know who's going to win.
I'm waiting for that too.
Yeah.
But I don't guess anything, okay? Because people guess, you know. It's cá độ. Oh no, I don't like it.
Oh my god. Bữa nay em đi làm về trễ, 8 giờ tối có đi về, chưa kịp ăn mì. And you know, a lot of you guys are so lucky because in Vietnam it's so easy to get food, you know, like bánh mì, just so cheap, it's so accessible. Here it's almost like a delicacy. I have to go out the way. Like I remember when I was a kid, I'd go right in front of my neighborhood, like 2 or 3 people selling. I could eat bánh mì every day.
Not only bánh mì, bánh cuốn, phở,
bánh cuốn, đủ thứ. Đủ thứ. Yeah.
Where do you live, Dr. Hùng?
So I live in Boston,
cool.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. My relative in Boston too. They are nurse. My sister, she's a nurse, and my brother-in-law, he's a nutritionist.
Good. That's very good. The whole family is basically medical. You know, I'm the only person in my family that in medicine. You know, everyone wanted me to be either an engineering or a business. So many people here wanted to medicine, not as popular.
That's cool because my family in Vietnam, there's my brother and we are doctors working medical field, and other relatives in Boston, they are doctors, pediatrician nurses, and there is and my brother-in-law is a nutritionist. Wonderful.
When I was in Vietnam in middle school, I actually specialized in physics. I don't know why
I think it's the fate.
more like I didn't know what I wanted to do, you know.
But you know, it's a good idea. It's a good thing that the members, different members in the family have different professions.
Yeah,
because,
I think so.
Yeah, it's so boring if you have just one profession in one family. So
yeah,
yes, exactly.
You cannot cheat each other.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to learn everything, a little bit of everything about life, not just medicine. You know, like sometimes I want to learn how to fix house. I want to learn how to do electric job. It's hard.
You just go to the YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
Everything's there. I fix my everything is in my house by YouTube. I just go.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've been trying to do that, but there's some job that is really hard. I'm kind of scared of trying to fix it, you know.
Actually a perk when your sibling or your relative working in the same profession. Like whenever you have a family reunion, that family reunion is going to be an argument about things about their profession.
Yeah, we don't argue.
And we always fight who right.
But
That's
you know, the family time, not leave it there, okay?
Yep.
Don't argue each other about your job and your field anymore.
All right. Are we having a break or are we finishing?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah, we let's go back, okay? Because we have only 2 tables, very short one.
All right. Okay, so who hasn't we heard from? I think number 12. I haven't heard a word from you yet. Let's have you try the next 2 words. Number 12.
Please unmute.
I think it's bad pros. Who haven't we heard from? There's 100 person here. I'm pretty sure I haven't heard from half.
I think now it's just 40.
All right, let's do 40.
Epistasis.
Okay, can you say it again? Say it again.
Epistasis.
Okay. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now. Okay, so stasis. Yeah, epitaxis going on. Your break really broke me.
I see. I see the meaning in the handout. Mean is no bleed.
Okay, so say the words no. You say no.
Nose.
I mean nose, right? S-E, nose bleed. Yeah.
Nose bleed.
Good. So it's just basically a nosebleed, okay? But how I pick up that you say no without the SE, right? You just say no, okay? Nose, all right?
But sorry, teacher.
Yeah.
When I analyze the words, I can't say the meaning of the words because I see AP is upon or letter and stasis. I see it mean relating hemorrhage.
Don't ask me. I just know it's nosebleed. I really don't know. I think you have to go back. I think Andon maybe know about it, but I just know that.
I don't know too. I have to look at the.
I think there's always a root term for it. It's just that unfortunately I don't know it. But I can guarantee you it always have a root. You know, every medical word is very simple. Just have to know what the word right now is nose, okay?
Yes, thank you.
So it's epistaxis, okay? Epistaxis.
Epistaxis.
No. So epi, right?
Stack.
Yes. How you say it? Stack? Epistaxis.
Epistaxis.
Yeah. Good. All right. Next one.
The next word is hemostasis.
Good. I mean, I like that. I think you put the right emphasis on the right word. So say it again.
Hemostasis.
Good. So mop. Okay. So mop. He mop. So remember the E is hemo. He mop.
It means coughing up blood.
Good. But break down the word for me.
Hemo mean blood and thesis is mean coughing up.
Good. Perfect. I like that. You guys are improving. You guys catching on. See, you're learning.
Thank you.
All right. Let's do one more. I think you on a roll. Let's do one more.
The next word is hemostasis.
Good. So you're almost right. There's no hemo. There's no O.
Hemostasis.
No, there's no mo right here. Look,
Hemostasis.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, sometimes it's hemo, sometimes it's hema, but you have to pay. So this one is hemostasis. Hematemesis. Say slowly. Hematemesis. Good. Slowly. No rush. Hematemesis. Okay. What does that mean?
It means vomiting up blood.
Break it down for me.
Yes. Hematome. It means blood, and mercy it
No.
means
Not mercy. This
Thomasis means
emesis. Right? So good. Emesis, vomiting. Yeah. So hematemesis, right? See how I just put the emesis, just put ter to it. So hematemesis. Emesis, hematemesis.
hematemesis.
Good. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Let's see somebody else do the next one for me. Who else haven't talked yet?
Can I try this?
Who is it? Sorry. Oh, good. Yeah. 79. We haven't heard from you, so welcome. Yeah.
Hematuria.
Okay. So again, this is what?
Hematuria.
So let's go back. All right. So what is this? Remember?
Urea mean urine.
Yeah. So it's urea. Okay.
Urea.
It's good. So urea. Let's go back. So
Urea.
Yeah. So it's really hard, but say urea and hematuria. It's a TU. So sometimes they do it like the chew, like hematuria.
Hematuria.
Good. Yep. Turia.
Yeah.
Perfect. See? Good. You guys gonna speak better English then. Okay. Hematuria. Good. What does that mean?
It mean urinating out blood.
Yeah. Break it down. Break down the word for me.
Hema mean blood, and
Good.
urea mean urine.
Good. So pee and out blood. Perfect. Next one.
Melina.
No. Oh, you're right. The way they say it is melina. I don't know why they. It's actually we say melana. It's melana. Yeah, melana. I don't know why they said e. Melina. Yeah, melana, melina. That may be another word to say. Another way to say it. I think it's melina
It's a
or
couple of
melana.
words.
Yeah.
It's a couple of terms that they have different spec.
I think so, because some people say melina, some people say melana, but I say melana. I think a lot of people say melana too. I think it just
Me too.
how you say it. Yeah. Okay, but can you break down the word for me?
I know that Milan mean black.
Good. So it's black stool. Okay.
Yeah.
So and now when we poop out blood, the old blood become very dark. So it gives this very distinct, like color stool. So when you say melana, for us medical field, it means that you are pooping out blood. Okay. All right. Next one. This one is hard, but just say slowly. Okay. Let's start with this one. 79 is still you. Sorry, I know you want to.
Hematochezia.
Easy what? Z?
Zero.
Good. See, so easy when you say slowly. So hematochezia.
Hematochezia.
Right? Good. So slowly, then you just speed up, and then fast. Hematochezia. Okay. And what does that mean? What is hema?
Pooping out blood.
Okay. So in medical field, actually, when you say melana, it's pooping out with dark stool. It's basically old blood. For someone say hemochezia, it means that they pooping out fresh blood. That's the difference between the two. Okay. They're both blood, but one is old blood, the other one is fresh blood. Okay.
Thank you.
So hematochezia. Good. All right. Can I have someone else speak the last three words? All right. Who else we haven't heard from?
Number one, are you ready?
Oh yeah, we haven't heard number one.
Hemorrhage.
Hey, hi. Number one, you are Bùi Hương Ngọc, right?
Yes, hemorrhage.
Okay, so let's go back. Okay, what is AGE? So when you have to say that AG is, you have to pronounce the whole thing. Hemorrhage is like ish, right? So that's why they have the IDG. So when you say AG, you have to pronounce like a J. Okay, so hemorrhage. Okay, good. Hemorrhage. Okay, so try to pronounce the word at the end. Ridge at the J at the end. Okay, swallow. So what does hemorrhage mean?
Hemorrhage means
ridge, not ridge. Trying to say ridge. Good. Hemorrhage.
It means large bleeding.
Okay, large.
Large.
R, you have to roll your tongue. The R in our Vietnamese language is no R, so it's very hard for us, but you have to roll your tongue. So R, like
large.
R. Yeah, large. Good. So not only you have to roll your tongue, you also have to pronounce the J. Large. Good. Yep. So keep it up. Okay. Large hemorrhage, large bleeding. Okay. All right. Next one. So break it down. So
hemostasis.
Good. Perfect. All right. So hemostasis. Okay. What is hemo?
Hemo means blood.
Blood. It's not blood. It's blood. You have the D. Blood. Yeah. Blood. D. So blood. Blood. Okay. All right. And what is stasis?
Things mean to control or stop.
It means, it doesn't mean stop, but it means like, something static, mean that someone is not moving. Okay. So when you say hemostasis, mean that it does mean the control, but it actually mean that it stops the bleeding. Like, it's become static. Okay. So it means that you control the bleeding. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And last one. This one is very common. Everyone knows it. You have to say it correctly. Okay. So try it. So first two words, hemo, Bùi Hương Ngọc, you still you. I know you want to get it off, but try the last one.
Hemodialysis. hemodialysis.
Good. So you have two-thirds of them right. So hemodialysis. Okay, not this. There's no Z. So you have to say, okay? So hemodialysis.
Hemodialysis.
Okay? No, there's no Z. So you have to say cis. Cis, not ziz. Yep. So hemodialysis, not this. Okay?
Yes.
There's a difference between the Z and the S. So hemodialysis versus hemodialysis, very different. Okay? So there's no Z in hemodialysis. Okay, what does that mean? People on hemodialysis.
I can describe it.
Okay, then you can speak Vietnamese if you know what that means.
Em muốn nói.
It's lọc thẳng, right? I think so. A lot of time when you go into the hospital, when people say HD, it's usually the abbreviation for hemodialysis. Okay, so patient on hemodialysis, and they will say like patient HD, right? So it's basically filter out all the blood. It's basically lọc thẳng. Good.
Yes.
I think you just take it easy and you get it, but you just have to fix a couple of things. Okay, there's no Z in the S, cis, not this. Okay, perfect. All right. This thing to the last slide. It's a very common infection that we have a lot. A lot of healthcare providers use terms. So someone pronounce the word, tell me which organ is infected. All right. Who we haven't heard at all, guys. Don't be shy. Like we say, there's so many people that struggle, right? More you struggle, more you will improve yourself. So we're all here to learn. Be afraid, speak. So you haven't speak at all, mute yourself. All right. Who we have heard? See. How about number 48? I don't think we heard from you. Number 48. Can you unmute yourself?
I'm sorry. I unmute my microphone.
Okay, yeah. You try the first one.
The first word is cellulitis.
Okay, speak slowly. Say again for me.
Cellulitis.
Good. This is you, right?
You.
So cellulitis. Okay, so itis, very easy. Anything that have the itis at the end, you can start from the end first. So itis, cellulitis. Right? Yeah. Go backward if you have. Okay, so it's cellulitis. Okay, remember the litis is where you put your emphasis on. So cellulitis. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so can you say it for me slowly?
Cellulitis.
You see how you say cellu? It's like you put the emphasis on the second, which is the cellulite. Now you have to put this on the third one, which means cellulite. Okay.
Cellulitis.
No, you don't put the pronunciation on the first two. So it's cellu. See how my first two syllable I'm flat here, and then the third one I'm up. Cellulite.
Cellulitis.
Good. So cellulite. Good. All right. Not cellulite. Okay. That means like it's up, down, up, down. Just go flat and then up. Okay. Cellulitis. Okay. Good. What does that mean? Which organ is being affected?
Is infection about skin.
Skin. All right. Next one.
The next one is pneumonia.
Good. Pneumonia. Okay. So second one is the O. So pneumonia. Okay. Good. That one you got it right. All right. Can I ask someone else try the three word? Pick someone. Let's see. Nguyễn Thị Hồng Minh. 42. We can't see you, but hopefully we can hear you. I think that you guys already went through last. It was all 42. That's why we always want you guys camera. It's really hard. We don't you and we don't really know if you really. It's not really fair for who want class. I'm spending a lot of time on you too. I'm a bit sad that for somebody else. Number 20. Long. We tried.
I'm sorry. Endocarditis.
Good. So I like that you put the right end on the right one. So ditis. Good. So endocard. Yeah. Endo. Car. Say the R. Yeah. Endocarditis. Ditis. Good. So endocarditis. Good. Next one.
Myocarditis.
Good. Perfect. And
pericarditis.
Okay. So unfortunately, this is not it's peri. So pericarditis. Okay. Pericarditis. Okay.
Pericarditis.
Good. So pericarditis. Okay. Yeah. So anything that have the itis at the end is very easy. You just put the emphasis on the itis. So ditis, litis, right? Like cellulitis, endocarditis, myocarditis. It's very easy. Those emphasis on the itis part. Okay, so pericarditis. Good, thank you. That was. And which organ is this?
I think it belongs to heart.
Heart. You missing the T at the end. Heart. T.
Heart.
Good. So
heart.
Good. I can hear the T, right? When American people speak, you can hear that, but because sometimes they fast swallow, still the right way, you have every word heart. Good. Perfect. Heart. All right. Next one.
Esophagus.
Okay. Remember how I say the itis is very easy. So try from the back. Okay. So itis. So what's the J? H. So what's this Fasciitis. Good.
Yeah.
Fasciitis.
Fasciitis.
Good. So see, so you got fasciitis first, and then you just add the eso.
Also.
Yeah, eso, urso, doesn't matter. I think British people say urso, Americans say esophagus, like esophagus. Yeah, esophagitis.
Esophagitis.
Yeah, fasciitis. Good. So remember the J is very hard. The G is very hard for us Vietnamese to say. It's basically a J, so fasciitis. Okay, so fasciitis.
Yeah.
Good. So so esophagitis.
Esophagitis.
Good. Perfect. It's hard, but we'll get it. All right. Who else? Let someone else say it. So this is soft. All right. Let's see who we have in here from.
14. Sorry.
All right. Who wants to try this one?
I think it's number 14.
Yep. Number 14. Number 14. You're there.
Sorry, I'm number 42. I just come back now.
Sure. Yeah. Let's go. Number 42. So we already did the the esophagitis. Okay. What's the next one?
Next one is gastroenteritis.
Good. I actually like that. You speak very slowly and you pronounce every syllable correct. Gastroenteritis. All right, what's one? This one is so easy. 3 syllables.
The next one is gastritis.
Okay, gastritis. Good. What organ are we talking about?
Sorry?
What organ are we talking? This is infection, inflammation. What organ?
The gastro is stomach.
Good. So say it again. Stomach.
Stomach.
Okay. See how the stomach have the ch at the end? You have to pronounce stomach. K. Stomach. Okay.
Stomach. Yeah.
Yeah. K with a K. Stomach.
Stomach.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on. All right. And then can you help me with the next two? I just have to take a phone.
Okay. So number 14, Nguyễn Hoàng Lan, unmute yourself.
Gastritis.
Good. So if you separate, how many parts there?
There are 2 parts. Itis mean inflammation.
Good.
And gastro means stomach.
Good. Very good. Okay. The next one. The next word, the next term.
Next term is colitis. Colitis.
Yes. What is the meaning?
This means inflammation of the colon.
Good. Thanks. Now you go to the third one and then
Pancreatitis.
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 Okay. When you make the stress syllable, you make it louder and a bit longer. So pancreatitis. You see? Pancreatitis. Okay, now again.
Pancreatitis.
Good. What's the meaning?
This means inflammation of pancreas.
Good. Thank you so much. You're very good. Oh, now the next one. Who is to be volunteer? Anybody here didn't talk yet?
Hepatitis.
Good. So what is the meaning of hepatitis?
So it means that the inflammation of liver.
Yes. So could you repeat again the term?
Hepatitis.
No, not T. Okay. You see here? Hepatitis.
Hepatitis.
Yes. Itis. Yeah. Inflammation. Always titis. Never titis. Okay. Titis. Okay. Good. Okay. The last one. So yeah. Go ahead. You.
So can I say something?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. The last one is UTI. That means urinary tract infections, and that means the inflammation of the urinary tract.
Okay. Now, could you speak again, pronounce again the term slowly?
Okay. So urinary tract. Is it correct?
Urinary tract infections.
Okay. Urinary tract infection.
Yes. Thank you. That's good.
Thank you.
Okay. So I think that is the last one. So now, Dr. Hùng.
Yeah, thank you, Enden. It was excellent job. Okay, so I think we did a great job going through everything. So I think now is a good time to review them. So I have 10 words on the left and 10, terms on the right. I want you guys to match the right one with the right term. Okay, so I'm gonna have someone volunteer first, and then if there's no one volunteer, then we're gonna have to pick. Okay, so who wanna volunteer?
The first for me.
Sure. All right.
Do you want?
Okay.
Low red blood cell count.
Good.
I
See,
got
this before you move on, I really want to emphasize what you just did. Okay. You speak slowly but you pronounce every single syllable. This is good because if you keep doing that, you will get faster, and you will speak a better. Okay. So I want everyone to think that that's the right way to do it. Speak slowly, but trying to enunciate every single word. Okay. So perfect. Good. I like that.
Yeah,
Good.
it's meaning anemia.
Okay, so anemia.
Anemia.
Good, perfect. All right, so number 1 is done. All right, so number 1 is done. So we have 1 is anemia. All right, someone do 2.
Chú connect F.
No, I want you to speak them. I don't want you to tell me who's speaking. Good. So 2.
Chú lao quai.
Nope. You see how you say two? It's 2. There's no, yeah, it's 2.
Chú lao quai blood cell count.
So you see the difference between you and number 61, Thai Thought. He speak every single word very clearly. So I want you to say low white blood cell count. Speak them slowly.
Low white blood cell count.
Nope. See you swallow the T. I want you to hear the white, no T. So I want you to hear the low white blood. Good. Blood. Yeah, blood have to have the D at the end. So blood. Like small D. Blood. Good. Cell count. Good. So say slowly. Don't have to speak fast. So number 2 is.
Number 2 is F.
Good. So what is F?
Leukopenia.
Slowly. Say it.
Leukopenia.
Nope. Slowly.
Leukopenia.
So you see how you say pen? There's no pen. P. So it's leukopenia. Okay.
Yes.
You're right, but there's no pen. Leukopenia. Remember that the common P. Good. Remember, Bùi Thị Thanh Tuyền. Just speak it slowly, but try to enunciate every white cell count. Blood. D. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Who do you want to do number 3? I have so many people raised. Just unmute yourself. And this is your last after this.
Can I have a try?
Good. Sure.
Yeah. The 3 is high white blood cell count is
Good.
leukemia. It's leukemia.
Okay. So is it at the end or Is it leukemia or leukemia?
Leukemia.
Good.
Yeah.
Leukemia. Don't say either go down or go flat. Good. So leukemia. Perfect. All right. Number 4.
I can. Number 4 is
Good. Number 4. Yeah.
infection of the skin.
Good. Perfect. Slowly, nice and easy.
Mixed with cellulitis.
Good. So you saw how I like how you say the itis at the end, but remember you have to connect the L and the itis. So that's why you have to say light cellulite. Okay.
Cellulitis.
But good. But you get the idea. Trying to pronunciate the I perfect, but you got to get cellulitis. All right. Good. You guys are improving. All right. Number 5.
Sorry.
Okay.
But I think
ahead.
that number 3, high white blood cell count. That means leukocyte.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. You are correct. I'm so focused on pronunciation, I totally forgot. You're absolutely right. The high white blood cell count is not leukemia. That's okay.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
number 5.
So leukocytosis. Okay. Thank you. All right. So can you do number 5 then?
Okay. So number 5, cancer of white blood cells.
Good.
Mean
No. There's no cells at the end. I heard you say the S. Okay. No.
white blood cell.
Good.
That means leukemia.
Good. Perfect. See how I picked up the thing you guys say it because I do that too. I add S the thing that I'm not supposed to have to be what you're supposed to say S with. All right, number 6. Who else? Guys, there are only 4 more things that you can say in the class. Be proactive of your learning.
I want to try.
Good. 83. Go ahead.
Yeah. So coughing up blood.
Nope. Say first number 6.
Number 6. That means coughing up blood.
Good.
Will match to hemostasis.
So before
the J.
Remember how you say we talked about before. We say hemo, but
Hemo.
Mop.
Hemostasis.
Good. Yeah, and it's match. CH at the end. Match.
Yeah. Match.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Number 7. Anyone?
Vomiting up blood.
Okay.
Means hemostasis.
Good. Slowly, clearly. Okay. All right. Can you do number 8 for me?
Blood in the urine means hematuria.
Good. I see you got the idea. Slowly trying to speak the right hematuria. Good. All right. Someone do 9.
White blood cell.
Okay. Can you say it again?
Like white blood cells.
No, there's no whiter. There's no whiter. It's white. T, there's no T. Okay, T. Just white.
White.
Good. No T. Okay, white. Good.
White blood cells.
Perfect.
Leukocyte.
Good. You're missing the S.
Leukocyte.
Good. Okay. And do number 10 for me too. You are ending the class.
So I want to try.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. The inflammation of the blood vessel means vasculitis.
Good. Perfect. Okay, that is the end class. I know it's a little bit longer than we expected, but I hope that you guys learned something from the class. Remember, just speak slowly, try to enunciate the words. I have that same problem too, but just keep trying every day. And once you get faster, it will get you. Okay. All right. Been a long night, but hopefully everyone can enjoy your weekend and enjoy the work.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Hùng. And
bye anh ha. Yeah.
You did very good job. Yeah, it's beyond my expectation, so I think it's okay because
thank you.
this
I learned
class,
from you guys.
this class
All right,
we have
I have to go.
find out. Yeah.
Bye bye anh.
Yeah. Bye bye Hùng. Okay.